Well, it is hard to even imagine what it is like to be the family of the victim behind one of the most infamous murders of our lifetime.
The sister of Nicole Brown Simpson is turning the tragedy into a way to help millions of people handle adversity. Tanya Brown joins us now to talk about her latest book. Tanya, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you, thank you.
And you know, I can't think of anyone else who's more well-equipped to handle a topic like this.
Adversity, we all go through it, no matter how old you are. If you're a kid dropping an ice cream cone, you're an adult losing their job, or going through a divorce. We all go through some sort of adversity. We saw it with, there's 3 mistakes that we need to avoid. All of us, no matter what age we are. There's 3 things, sorry. Michael Jackson, right? He isolated himself up in the Neverland Ranch. I get that. We were the most watched family in America for many years during the trial of the century. We felt isolated. Our home felt like it was surrounded by a media moat. Totally isolated, uncomfortable to go and leave, even to go over to the grocery store. Lady Gaga, she recently came out and talked about her self-medication with marijuana, even went to rehab for it. I get that. My wedding was canceled, actually. The guy dumped me 4 days before my wedding, and guess what I did? I popped pills, I drank wine, I did whatever I could to not feel the pain, and there are people out here in the community that self-medicate, and that's not gonna make the pain go away. And then Robin Williams' suicidal thoughts. And not to say that anybody who goes through adversity has these suicidal thoughts, but it can be very real, and that was an adversity that I personally experienced 30 days after my fiance at that time dumped me. I'm sitting in my bedroom, standing in in front of my butterscotch colored dresser, and I saw the bottle of Klonopin right there on my left side, grabbed it, opened it up, poured the 27 pills into my hand, grabbed the wine, my favorite bottle of Red Cab, grabbed it, and as I was just about to pop those pills, my sister Dominique came in, grabbed my wrist and said, "What the heck are you doing?" And if she didn't do that, who knows where I would have ended up. I may not be here right now.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I said, "Get me the heck out of here, because if I don't get out of here, I'm gonna hurt myself or maybe somebody around me." Thank goodness I was cognizant enough to have that awareness. And the next day I found myself in a psych ward for 10 days. But I did the work, and I was there for 10 days. I was in the outpatient program for 2.5 months. And now it's time to really come out and share this with the world, because nobody's immune to suicidal thoughts, addiction, nobody's immune to it. So it all starts with, how do we get through the adversity? How do we get through the pain? And it's been 21 years since Nicole was killed, and now it's time to really step out and share about it.
Tanya, in just talking with you the short amount of time we got before the segment, you know, you're such a bright, positive kind of influence on others around you.
Thank
so
you.
It's obvious that this adversity, you are able to overcome it. Now you
Yes.
have a special formula
I do.
to help people get over it. So tell us that.
Well, T, it's obviously Tanya, it's my name, the T.A.N.Y.A Formula. So T, talk about it. Everybody has one of these, right? It's a cell phone. We're basically connected to the thing 24 hours a day. Reach out, talk to somebody, reach out and touch somebody, the old adage, right? A, attention on the positive. I wear this small little necklace, but it says huge hugs on it. Focus on the positive. The N, nurture yourself. Do something that you love to do. With me, I put on my sunglasses and I grab my little French bulldog Winston, and we'll go down to the beach. But Tucson is a phenomenal city. There's hiking trails, there's beauty. Go out into the nature, embrace that. Why you? We schedule everybody else into our day. You're scheduling people like me to come on your shows, right? So schedule yourself into the day. It will help manage the stress. And the A, appreciation. This is my journal. We have to give gratitude in today's world. We have to. Whatever's inside, get it out. If not to somebody else, get it out on paper.
Wow. So, yeah. I mean, this is really bringing awareness to mental health issues, which I think
Yes.
a lot of families find taboo.
Right.
Which is, you know, it's very unfortunate. There's no shame
None.
in going to someone to get help. And there's something called a bounce back coach. Really quick before we go, can you tell us what that is?
Absolutely. You know, coming through adversity, it's like I want to help people bounce back from mental illness. They bounce back from adversity. It doesn't need to be a mental illness. It could be a tragedy, a trauma, a loss. whatever it is, whatever challenge or obstacle that is. So I became a bounce back coach, helping people with like the people who helped me. They helped me bounce back, and I want to help other people do that as well.
Absolutely. And you're a coach, you're a public speaker, and you're also an author. So tell us about your book.
You know, my book was inspired, actually, it was written when I was finishing my graduate program in counseling psychology, which me going through the marriage family therapy program was inspired by my trauma, being hospitalized. And the book it's not about me. I've done my healing. I was in the psych unit, right? But this is for everybody else. This book is, I want you to read it and embrace it and identify with it, and don't be ashamed.
Well, Tanya, I cannot thank you enough for joining us this morning. We're going to invite all our viewers to get the book and give them a lot more information about you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you can learn more about Tanya's teleclass and coaching course. You can log on to TanyaBrown.tv.